Yo guys, welcome back to Dino Domain. In this video I'm going to be surviving 30 days as the Galactic Indominus Rex, the deadliest hybrid in the entire game, who is capable of taking on anything at any moment. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, and let's get into it. On day one, we spawned in as the Galactic Indominus Rex, and so far, it was pretty peaceful. I decided to head towards the main lake, where majority of the action is, and see what the server is like. If you guys are new to this channel here, I tend to join the most populated servers to make the videos as entertaining as possible for you guys. And on day one, there was actually a lot of threats. Most importantly, flyers. I think at the baby stage, flyers are definitely the thing I need to be most careful about, as there's pretty much no way you can get away from them. They'll just run you down till you drop dead. On day two, there was a pitch black terror who was just staring me down. Obviously, I am in the same family as them. I'm an Indominus Rex, so is he. But I had to stay distant as this dinosaur could wipe me off the face of the earth with one single hit. So I made sure to run and to get under cover, which I went into this log. Later in day 2, I attempted to attack this wyvern. However, they were just about to turn into juvenile. I completely underestimated them, so I ran away as fast as I could. This was a very near-death moment. So the only thing I could do was just hide. So I decided to go into this bush, and as you can see, they grew up. Later in day 2, I decided to go to the center of the lake in a different route, and there was avies. 2 of them, in fact, who flew onto a fellow dinosaur and shredded him into pieces. So I ran away, hoping that I wasn't going to be the next victim. On day 3, there was a flock of flying dragons. This was horrific. I knew that in order to stay alive, I gotta stay with the bigger threats, and it worked out reasonably well. However, at the same time, food became a problem, so it was quite intense. I knew that in order to live, I gotta maintain my stats, my hunger, my thirst, and hunger at the moment was the biggest problem. So I went out searching, and finally, later that day, I got into a war with this dinosaur, and I successfully destroyed him. I was able to fulfill my hunger and survive longer. Later in day 4, I was in the middle of all the action. There was dinosaurs left and right, and I knew I had to stay safe. And luckily, I grew up. I finally grew. However, at the same time, I got attacked by one of the underwater dragons. They decided to circle me from above and fly down and have a strike when I was far away from the rest of the pack. I knew that in order to survive, I had to run to the majority of them and just go undercover. I had my boys to protect me, and it went well. Later in day 5, I found a Triceratops. However, when I killed it, its corpse went to the bottom of the ocean. So the kill was pretty much useless. On day 6, the server went to mayhem. There was dinosaurs killing each other left and right, and all I could really do was spectate it all. I couldn't engage in these fights, as if you guys are new around here, I take these videos in a single shot. If I die, the video is over. Later in day 6, I found a little pack, an Indominus Rex and a Godzilla. Although the land seemed safe, the water was not. There was a hidden demon in the lake, and I did not want to touch the water as I knew it would finish me immediately. On day 7, there was a war. A Wendigo, an Albertosaurus, a Styracosaurus. I decided to hit the Wendigo, although from a distance far away, there was a Spinosaurus running at us, so I decided to back off as I knew it would not go my way. And that was probably the smartest thing I've done so far. The Spinosaurus actually held the Wendigo in its mouth, and that could have been me. On day 7, the server flooded with cozers. There was a Sicilla, a Solarbringer Megavore. That was pretty much killing everywhere on the entire map. I knew I had to have another strategy. Which the strategy pretty much was killing the food supply for the older dinosaurs, so they would have to rely on killing each other. Later in day 9, combat logging became a norm. Everyone was leaving because the amount of cozing that was happening in the server was unbearable. You couldn't do anything. So I decided to run into this cave and stay patient for a little bit so the server would cool down. When I came out again though, there was more threats. A Brachiosaurus, a Megavore, there was multiple flyers, a Kaiju Baryonyx. I didn't really know how to comprehend it all. I was just a galactic Indominus Rex, but not a strong one, if that makes any sense. I couldn't really initiate fights, as it wouldn't turn out into my favor. I would die in any of these fights. However, I decided to get close. You know, with these videos I like to get in the midst of the action. I like to be in the danger. And there was a underwater dinosaur that needed pushing into the ocean, so I decided to help him out so he doesn't suffocate on land. On day 12, I got in a really close fight against a Tava. Went back and forth, AoE attacking it, throwing right bites to its jaw, and I luckily got out the fight, but with a very little amount of health. Thankfully, the Galactic Indominus Rex was a beast, even at the juvenile stage. And following this attack, I wanted to kill another dinosaur, so I killed an Albertosaurus, instantly chucked it down, and I wanted to fight this dinosaur. However, he didn't really want to participate in this bout. I don't know why he wanted to not fight me. He was clearly the stronger dinosaur. If you didn't know, this guy's an adult. So it showed that I was a threat, even by my appearance. On day 13, the server was taken by kaijus. It was deadly. I couldn't go anywhere, so I stayed cool. There was Kaiju Titanosaurs, Kaiju Sauroposeidons, Kaiju Giraffotitans, Kaiju Quetzals, you name it all. There was everything at every corner. If you guys are liking this video, smash that subscribe button. I'll be giving away an Albino Terror and a Megavore at 1,000 subscribers. On day 14, there was a flood, which was in favor of the Solarbringer Megavore, so I decided to run away, as I knew it was not safe for me. Because I was so close to adult, I decided to go to the Kaiju Cave. However, when going there, an Indominus Rex came out of nowhere and nearly saw me, so I ran up the hill and safely got away. On day 14 was the biggest day of the video. I finally hit the adult stage. I was a living predator. Day 15, there was a Stegosaurus up in a tree, but I decided to hit it. You know, I thought he was camouflaged, but I want to make sure that I know he's there. You know, as a galactic Indominus Rex, you're the alpha of all predators. You have to show dominance in every aspect. On day 15, a kaiju was going to run into the middle and cause beef between the rest of the server, which resulted in combat logging. Later in day 15, there was an AV that was leading like a pack of Tyrannosaurus Rexes and like a Styracosaurus. They're all babies, and I wanted to be friends with them. However, they just attacked me for no reason, so it left me with no choice but to attack them. You know, I had to assert my dominance, show that I am the alpha, so I decided to attack them, and they dropped down like flies. And I feel bad for them, you know, I didn't want to do this. This was the worst possible outcome. What do you guys think? Do you think I'm a coward for doing this? Leave a comment down below. but it gave me a nice tasty meal at the end of the day, so I'm not complaining. On day 17, the server continued to expand. I stayed up on the hills. Even though as an adult I was capable of killing, I couldn't really do much against a pack. So I took the high ground and I chose to attack when I possibly could. I had to be smart. Though I do want to make the videos as entertaining for you guys, I still want the video to continue. On day 17, there was this weird, Mechazilla flying in the air. I thought it was strange. On day 18, I decided to walk up here, and Amy left their child behind, and I knew it was the freest kill of my life. I waited for them to, go far apart, and then I just ran this thing down. I tried picking it up, but I couldn't, and it went into his little cave. But I thought maybe I could fit in this cave, but it turned out I was too large. As an alpha predator, I could not fit in here. So if you guys want a hiding spot, I recommend you go here. And I as well made a new pack with these guys. They were genuinely my family, essentially. Day 19 was the most dangerous part of the video. I wanted to kill this Triceratops. Look at it, it looked like golden butter. It looked like the Wagyu of all dinosaurs. I wanted to attack it and take the prize as mine. So I waited for it to have a drink of water and I snuck up behind it and ran at it. I attacked it. I already attacked it. I did everything I could to drop it as fast as possible. And when I did so, I was stuck in the water. I tried getting out even though I killed it. However, all of a sudden, I engaged in another fight. This Solar Bringer Megavore and Giant Albino Baryonyx was not too happy that I killed their prized possession, the Golden Triceratops, so I ran back to the Wyvern and relied on my family to help out. When he was distracted on the Wyvern, I took a couple hits and I wanted to kill it, but I couldn't. They were too strong. They ganged up on me and my Wyvern combat locked, and there was a Sicilla in the background. However, for some odd reason, the Sicilla helped me. I was running away, I shift locked, ran to the side as fast as I could, while distantly attacking them, and I thought the video was done for. I thought that, alright, well, this is the end of the video, time to end recording. But I still stuck in there. I tried being as resilient as possible. And thank you, whoever played the Sicilla, you literally continued this video. You are an absolute hero. Thank you so much for what you did. And at the end of the day, I luckily got away. Day 21, there was a plague. Tyranititan, I think it's called. I ran it down, I did a hit on it. But he was actually too fast. If you guys want me to survive as this dinosaur, I will absolutely do so, because it looks really fun to play as. So I knew it was too fast, so I decided to kill this Tyrannosaurus, put it in my mouth, and use its body to repel off mine so I could get a speed buff. However, it was still too fast, and sadly I didn't get there in time, and it medued. I was unable to kill this beast of a dinosaur, so I stopped. Day 22, there was a neon Barosaurus. I ran up to it to attack it, and then I immediately realized it was actually Elder. It was on a slant, which made me think it was a juvenile, and then it ran at me, so I had to back away as fast as I could, and luckily I got out of there in time. On day 23, I formed an alliance with these fellow albino terrors, the same blood as me. There was pictures, there was regular albino terrors, and there was me, a galactic terror. So I thought we were going to be indestructible. We outnumbered pretty much every dinosaur. So I decided to run down this Barosaurus while joining the pack. And I thought they were going to assist me. However, I ended up in a bloodshed war against the Spinosaurus and plushy Stegosaurus. Now I did a lot of damage, 125, and I had a lot of health. But it turned out no one was on my side. and an AV came out of nowhere and moved me down. I thought my pack would help me out, but it turned out no one did, and I died. If you guys enjoyed this video, smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and stay tuned as I'll be releasing another banger soon. Peace out, yo, enjoy.